What do you think the top two or three skills for somebody that's developing in their regulatory career, regulatory affairs specialist, senior, even if it's a manager? What do you think the top two or three skills that they need to focus on as their career grows from your perspective?
Definitely. So if I learned the hard way that going from a specialist level into management, to definitely take the time, invest the time on how to work with people and how to manage people. Completely different skill set than working with being a technical expert in a field with data, because people aren't data. And people are live things they're all individuals. They're all different. Team management, group management, even conflict management. I mean, it's all these things are additional skills that you need to learn if you're going to manage people. And so if that's the career path or trajectory someone wants, they really need to invest the time, preferably before they get into working with people, at least some basic levels, and then being able to then practice with people as a junior, and then mentoring under someone who's a more senior person. That I would definitely recommend for someone transitioning from a technical specialty into people management. Then they'll avoid a lot of the mistakes that I made. Because I didn't do that. I didn't know to do that. So definitely that. For if you're staying on the tech side, then I would say I still would learn as much as possible, to be honest, because
understanding the different business unit functions,
yes,
people that you can interact with, what's important to them, so that you can bring more value from a perspective standpoint.
Absolutely, because the more you know about them, the more you can become like a partner with them. You can use the same EQ skills that you would use with your reviewers, with your internal stakeholders too. And so once people, because there's a misconception sometimes that, and it's a holdover, that it's like regulatory is the group that says no. Well, what if regulatory was the group that said yes when?
Yeah.
Words matter. And so, and if we can be then a partner with them and say, look, they want to say this, I want to help the marketing person say the really cool, sexy thing. I want them to be able to do that, because why? Because it helps the salespeople make us money. And so, but it has to be done in a proper way. So it'll be, they ask me, do we want to say this thing? Do we want to say this cool thing? Can we do it? Yes. When? We have an approval for, if we need clinical data, we get clinical data, and here, let's work together and let's see how we can do that. And that's a whole different mindset, a whole different attitude than at least what I've heard in the past, certainly when I started. So much more collaborative. And so definitely, to your point, learn the cross-functional.